Hello, fabulous Virgo. Welcome to your horoscope for the year of 2015 Love Focus. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. This year is an important year for you in the context of love for several reasons. We've got lots of indications there suggesting change and also suggesting an understanding of where it is in the context of relationships you are ready to begin again. And in some cases, that will be powerfully so. In some cases, it will be about beginning again in the context of a current relationship. And for others, this will be about beginning again with somebody new. In fact, I do think that if you are one of those people open to meeting somebody new, this is the year that you've got lots of cosmic support to make that happen. And one of the main reasons I say that is the eclipses and the nodes. So what is taking place this year is the North Node enters your sign and the South Node enters your opposite sign. And in addition, we have an eclipse taking place in the month of March in your opposite sign. And so if you were to come to me in December, in January of 2015, in December 2014 and said, am I going to meet somebody this year? When? April, March really strongly indicated, look like great months to actually make a genuine connection with somebody who just seems to come completely out of the blue and surprises you. Somebody who just has a way of showing up at the right time and at the right moment. So there's lots of healthy indication here of some wonderful beginnings set to take place for you. So what we also have happening for you where it comes to love is the fact that we are going to have, as you finish out the year, the later part of the year, Jupiter moving through your sign, speaking in supreme harmony with Pluto, moving through a part of the sky that has to do with the feelings of love and the aliveness that love allows us to experience. So we've got this expansion energy of opportunities and options and healing taking place for you, as I spoke about in the Jupiter special for your sign, which you are going to want to watch to get a more complete picture of this year. Entering your sign in August and very quickly moving forward before the year is out. Start speaking with Pluto. This is love changing you, and this is love that is profound and meaningful and helps you see yourself with much expansive eyes, much kinder eyes, helps you see your potential and all that could be and all that you could feel thanks to the experience of love. You've got tremendous cosmic support on offer to move your life in any direction you choose and to move your life towards greater love as well this year. So we have got this eclipse happening in the month of March. The later part of the year really lit up as well. And then smack dab in the middle of the year, we have Venus retrograde. Venus is going to begin, enter shadow in June, retrograde July and August, and then be in shadow in September and into October. So those entire months are speaking profoundly to what it is and where it is that you need to understand what you no longer want in the context of love as you move into this bright and powerful and empowered future. So what I find really interesting about what's taking place is that as Venus is doing this sort of dance, if you will, moving through the sign just before yours, Venus will actually be moving through the sign, retrograding the sign just before yours, but Venus will actually be making some key stops just in your sign. So we'll just step into your sign and stop and go backwards. So just steps into your sign in the month of July, in late July, and stands still at the very beginning of your sign before beginning to go backwards. And then returns to that very spot in October, in the early part of October. So these are some key time frames for you to watch. Late July and in the first part of October, key moments for you to watch, because this is going to be when, these moments are going to be when a lot of things feel like they come together for you. A lot of the learning and understanding of what it is that you don't want to carry into the future really hits home, and you understand that the future is now. And so all the experiences you have outside of those dates are really about you seeing within yourself what it is that you maybe don't find so thrilling, I gotta say. However, the good news is that you need to see that so that you can face some truth about yourself as you decide what direction it is that you are going to go in. And once you decide, once you have that clarity, you are on that new path. In fact, October, mid-October, once Venus is fully in your sign, away from the retrograde, away from the shadow, you enter a great period, a great time frame to be meeting somebody who ends up mattering to you very much, or to experience great healing in the realm of love. So, those of you in an established bond, well, this is you really, I do think, realizing who you are in this dynamic and saying to yourself, okay, this is how I want to be with you. This is how I don't want to be with you. This is you realizing where maybe you've been projecting some stuff, unconsciously putting some stuff onto this other person that's really within you. Do you get mad because you think your partner flirts too much? Is it really that you're the one who likes to flirt, who likes attention? Do you find certain things irritating in your partner that are actually a part of you? Where is it that you need to understand your partner as a reflection and where they're not? And for some of you out there, where it may be that you're actually in a dynamic that isn't too good for you, that isn't something that you want to carry into your future. All of that understanding is going to come up for you, but ultimately it is about acknowledging what is not working so that you can let that go and create more space for what is going to work for you in your life now and in your future. Those of you dating somebody, I do think that this idea of you, I think it becomes a lot more about, on the one hand, you seeing these things within yourself, especially over the course of the summer, that you don't want to carry into your future. But I do think, and I do really love that as we approach the later part of the year, with this conversation between Pluto and Jupiter, it just speaks so well for you dating somebody that you love, that you find fabulous, that really moves you, that is, a core shaker, as they say, somebody that feels optimistic and profound and passionate and really truly meaningful, a transformative experience in the context of love. Those of you who are open to new love, you are really entering a great, great time to meet somebody who is likely to be someone who's likely to hang out with you for a very long time to come, for all the different celestial events that I mentioned, least of which not being the nodes, Jupiter in your sign speaking with Pluto. All of that speaks very strongly to you really coming to meet people and put yourself out there more. And really what I'm seeing is just you engaged in dating and meeting people and flirting, and through that meeting somebody who actually ends up mattering to you a great deal as we approach the later part of the year. One thing is for sure though, there's lots of learning where it comes to love. For all of us, yes, but for you in particular, lots of learning where it comes to a deeper appreciation of what you bring to the table, a deeper appreciation of where it is that your love life is an expression of you and what you believe about yourself and where you are in your state of heart and mind and spirit. Where there's a disconnect, things must change, and they will change. And I think that you will find that they will change in a direction towards a deeper appreciation of self. And I think you'll find they change in a direction that moves you towards greater love, a direction that you like very much.